Hello, Critical Gamer. Welcome. Hello, Wisconsin Greg. Are you done with the snow up there? We got rain down here. Let me check out Critical Gamer. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. 321 buses. Awesome. Well, hello, fat boy. How are you? Maria's Vegetable Garden. Thank you for stopping by. I'm sorry I haven't been on here. I've been a little bit on the lazy side. Rain and ice tonight. All right. I'm doing good, fat boy. Yeah, you're a lot closer to Greg now. You're closer to Greg than I am. Hello, Kara. I haven't seen John. I just got on here. I'm sure he'll show up here soon. Hello, B&J. Brad, how are you? Yeah, I know she's young. Yeah, I know who she is, fat boy, but thank you for cluing me in on that. Yeah, you do, fat boy, and I appreciate it. Yes, I do. You've got my back. Yes, you have. You have protected me. Boy, that one guy came in there out of the here. You're out. If I don't know them, I'll just kind of let them ride for a little bit. And if they're okay, then I'll let it slide. Yeah, Brad, he done me a good job. My buddy, he lives about a block from here. He hasn't had any water. Uh, I don't know if it was before Christmas or right after Christmas. And his son and some people, they got a trencher and was trenching the putting in a new line, and then it went to raining. So I wasn't doing anything. I was just being a sidewalk superintendent. So I thought, well, it's a lot drier over here. Well, good deal, Brad. I haven't been doing much. My my watch time is above ground. Hello, Alf. Hey, I'd sure like for you to come up. I got something to tell you. Grizz, you want me to do it on the friends list or email it? Tell me how it would work best for you. Hello, Grammy. I'll send it. I'll send it by the friends list while I'm waiting to get an answer. Well, hello, Val. Life. Email it to you. Okay. I knew I'd do it wrong. All right. Hang on. I know there should be an easier way to do this. All righty then. Well, Val, you don't have to send all that money to me. Bless your heart. Would you like to come up on the panel, Val? Okay, you're working. All right. Well, thank you for the super chats. Grammy, how have you been up there in Maine? There you are.
Hey there, Kim. Oh.
Okay. I have a question for you.
Okay, I got an answer for you.
Do they run FedEx up to your house?
Pardon?
Do they run FedEx up to your house?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, I sent a package to your address that you gave me, Sweet Home, Oregon.
Yeah, no, it's Foster, Oregon.
Well, I sent it to the wrong place then.
You probably sent it to the Sweet Home post office box, Sweet Home post office box. And it's kind of a weird deal here. See, Foster is Sweet Home, there is no city of Foster anymore. There's only the city of Sweet Home, but there's still the Foster post office box, and that's my mailing address. So it's Foster, not Sweet Home, even though it's in Sweet Home.
Okay. Well, you need to look out for this because I got a package that's supposed to arrive at that address Monday.
Okay.
And
Cool.
someone of 21 years of age has to sign for it.
Oh, sweet. Sweet. That sounds good. I want to take a guess.
Well, you'll know what I sent you. But
yeah, sounds good. If it's what I think it is, I've always wanted to try it.
Well, it's coming straight from the company.
All right, cool.
And
yeah, it's supposed to be. There's something else I'm supposed to be getting in the mail here soon too.
All right. Well, now let me look at the address that I sent it to, so that you'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's P.O. Box 748.
No. Hang on.
Oh, you got the street address.
You when you drop so many different addresses, it's hard to keep up.
I've only dropped it. I don't remember dropping my Sweet Home address. Yeah, the P.O. Box 748 is what I always give out to everybody. Foster, Oregon 97345.
Yeah, I see that here, but that's not the one I went with.
Does the other one start with 44?
Hang on.
Huh?
Hang on, let me look here. It's got I may not want to say it on here, but it's Sweet Home, Oregon 44937.
Yeah. That's where I live at. That's actual residence, but that's not. Nothing is delivered out here.
Okay, will you get it?
If they sell it to that address, if they send it to that address, I don't know if they'll drop it off at my post office box or not. They have done that before, but a lot of times they return it.
Where are they going to return it to?
To whoever sent it.
Oh my God. Well, it's an outfit down there in Florida.
Yeah, I'll go on in. I can run into the post office and see if I got a delivery down there tomorrow morning. I mean, the door's open, the back isn't open, but I can check my mail and see if there's a card dropped in there for at least for a package.
Well, you won't get it until Monday.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
Now, let's see. I need to give you the packing or the tracking number.
Okay.
How do you want me to send it? Email it to you?
Yeah. So just say email it to me.
Okay, let me go find it. Well, I kind of wanted to surprise you, but you know how that worked.
Yeah. Well, I have a pretty good idea what it is.
Well, it's 2 jars.
Oh man, cool.
One's apple pie, and one's a cinnamon.
Oh man. Now I want to try that apple pie for sure. That cinnamon sounds good too.
They wouldn't let me just buy one.
Oh, I'm not complaining.
No, I'm not either. Hell, you're worth it. Let me find the number here.
Well, I'll have to crack that open on your live stream.
That'll work for me.
Well, we'll have to do that. You'll have to name the live stream. Mail call from Grizz 270. Yeah, something to that effect. And I'll crack it up, open on there. We'll do a live stream there.
Okay. Let's see. I got the number. Compose. Okay, Grizz. You hang on to this number.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
And maybe you can take that. I don't know. I know it's going to be FedEx.
It'll be FedEx? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I know that they have made some deliveries to the neighbors, but every time I try to give FedEx or UPS my address, they've never delivered it before to here. So I don't know. It's weird.
Fat Boy's going to send you a bomb.
Sorry, Fat Boy, I can't read text right now. It's but Fat Boy, I do have something here for you. There's your mail call. He's a pretty good guy.
Darwin, I know I'm not pronouncing it right. Digital. Hello, how are you?
Being that it ain't raining right now, put my slippers the rest of the way on. Take a little walk out here.
Yeah, Brad, it's definitely mountain water.
Oh, and it's the good stuff, Brad.
Well, see,
Apple pie.
I could go buy it here, but I didn't want to take a chance myself mailing it.
Yeah.
So I just bought it direct and sent it to you.
Yeah, it's a lot better that way, to do it that way, because there are some technicalities. If you send it direct and they find out you're mailing it, they wouldn't know that it's all in the legal form when you're mailing alcohol. That it's somebody 21 signing for it and all that different stuff. And
so anyhow, the direction says you will have to have someone 21 to sign
for it. Okay.
So, do you have the number for FedEx there?
I can get the number off the internet for FedEx here.
Okay.
And maybe that's what I had to do. I maybe had to contact them.
I would, and like I said, I sent you the number. It's in your email. Get that wrote down on a hard copy so you'll have it and you can read it to them.
Yeah.
And
I'll definitely do that.
You might be able to meet them somewhere or something.
Yeah, I should be able to work it out one way or the other.
Well, whatever, because it's pretty important.
Oh, you bet. Let's see here. I'm going to try something.
Uh-oh. Do I need to close my eyes?
No, I'm just trying. See, on my other cell phone, I can reverse when I'm in live chat. I can reverse the camera, but I can't do that on this one.
Okay. Well, I got a question. I got a question for you. And
okay.
The only thing I can think of is you're trying to keep that bank from washing down into your driveway. What was the log? What are you putting the logs there for?
Oh, yeah. Here, just a second. I'll show you that again. Let's see if we can see this down in here. I don't want to walk all the way down there. I got a bunch of pin oak down there that for the sawmill. I was going to show you, but I ain't walking all the way down this hill.
No, don't do that.
Yeah. No, those logs, That's my garden. That's my garden. And here, I just walked right by that. Right here along my driveway, the garden here, it was sloping really bad. So what I was doing is, and I still got to put some more logs on this corner, right? Let's see here if we can see it. Man, the lighting ain't very good. Let's see here. Can you see the logs there?
Yeah.
Okay, coming on this corner right along through here. Wait, no, I am reversed. I'm looking the wrong way. Now I did reverse it on me. Okay. Okay, now there's logs that I put on up. Then
Yeah.
this right down,
I watched that video.
I got to continue it around up to here, so I can get this. You can kind of see how you can see how everything drops really hard to the driveway. And it's just too much of an angle. So I'm building a shelf there. And that's the other deal. The chickens were scratching all the dirt into our driveway. So I'm building this up so I can raise this up and have it leveled in. Then right down through here, I'll put another row of logs right through here so I can level that out and stair step that. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I'll do it somewhere up here somewhere again so I can have the garden a little bit more flatter in each section is my plans. But this first piece, this first one's redwood, and then those two are incense cedar. And they're nice sized logs. I'd love to mill them, but the knots, with the size of the knots are on in it, it's too big for furniture or anything. For anything that I'd be doing. So I thought, well, this is my best use this way. But now I got to figure out how to reverse this back. Let's see here.
Sure am.
Yeah, but then I can't see me if I'm in the picture.
Oh,
there we go. I figured it on out. But
cool.
And then, let's see here. Where's Spider at? He's probably out of the rain.
Hello, Rock of Ages.
Boy, that guy can sure play the banjo, can't he?
Yes, sir. Hello, Rosanna.
By the way, Rock of Ages, you was asking, you left a comment. I read the comment. I hadn't responded yet to it. Oh, we got some. Let me see if I can get this here for you to see. Got some chickens laying.
Good.
Oh, there's an egg right there. I'll come back and get it later. But Rock of Ages was asking me if that was me singing. And no, that wasn't me. That was J.D. Allison recorded those songs for me. And wrote the words too, rewrote the words, and he recorded those and sent them to me, and really appreciate that. He did a great job on that.
Yes, he did. JD, he's good people.
Oh yeah.
And what's that other guy, Drew Shaft?
Oh yeah, that's Shaft Drew. He's another really good on the guitar and stuff. He did some awesome stuff. And I stopped playing that music on my Gris 270 channel because YouTube started to yellow flag it, which is no big deal. The yellow flag doesn't get you in trouble or nothing, but it takes away from monetization, on those videos for me. And hey, you know what? I want my 25 cents. So
yeah.
So I thought, you know what? I'm just not going to play those on my channel anymore. Maybe bits and pieces of them from time to time. Then that video I released though last night kind of frustrates me because I edited that for my Alpha 270 channel and I uploaded it, not realizing that I was on my Gris 270 channel. So I uploaded to the wrong one, and it took like 4 hours to upload. And I said, you know what? I'm not taking it down and re-uploading it all over again. So I could get it when it had released in the third part two, and I'm putting that on my Al 270 channel, the part two to that, and messed up on that too. So it's taken quite a bit longer for me to get it released. But then I'll have them linking back and forth between the two channels. So that might be a plus. I'm getting a trip on right here.
Well, hello, Maria. Or Marie. Hello.
How you doing, man?
Well, Chris, that name of that company is called Crackers.
Crackers? Okay.
Yeah. And it's really funny. I called down there at Gatlinburg because that's one place that they make it. I told him, well, what I want to do. He said, well, we don't ship from here, but you can call our warehouse or contact them in California. I said, well, it's better. It's closer. So I just found a place to do it online, and I used the address that I told you, Sweet Home. And when I started looking at the tracking number, they mailed it out of Florida.
Huh.
Now, who would figure that out? The company's in California, but they're mailing it out of Florida. I hope it's good.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. They're out of California, but mailing it from Florida. Sounds like a lot of extra shipping.
I finally got them other two cans open. I took them out in the garage and used them channel locks on it. And I was talking to the guy in Gatlinburg, and he said, well, how long have you had them? Because it says right on there, refrigerate after opening.
Yeah.
I've never refrigerated it. He said that eggnog has got a cream base. You better pitch that. And then, then the peach lightning, it was discolored around the lid and stuff. Kind of like it went bad. I don't know. I didn't take it. I poured it out.
Well, I want to think that if that stuff would go bad.
Well, they say it will.
Huh. Alcohol can go bad?
Well, I don't know. But I've had I didn't throw the apple pie away because it tasted pretty good. But I've had that over 8 years.
Well, I still, I drank some wine that had been open for, I don't know, 20 years. I mean, not open, but had been opened, and it was 20 years old, and it was better than the day that it was opened.
Yeah, but once you drink it, there ain't nothing going to survive in your stomach anyhow.
That's right. It's going to digest it completely and crap it out.
Well, but when it turns black in there, it's not worth it to me.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't mess with that. Hey, how you doing, Rosanna?
Oh, now you got chat. Good deal.
Yeah, I just keep on in with my other computer here, and now I can read the chat.
Well, anyhow, you check out your email, and you've got my phone number if you run into any trouble. We don't want them to send it back.
Oh, no. Heck no. Let me see if I can open up my email. You know what? This T-Mobile has been irritating me. My internet is slow as it was when I had CenturyLink now. Well, when I first got it, the first 6 months, I had good internet speed. It keeps on getting slower and slower.
Hello, Farmer JT and YouTube jail. I'm sorry to hear about. I don't know exactly what happened to you, but
Oh, he became a felon. He was playing some music or something on his channel, and now he's a YouTube felon.
well, now why would they do that to him? Bobby McDuck does it all the time.
There's a couple of different things on it. Just a second here. Part of it is the songs that you're playing. There's two different copyrights. First of all, okay. There's copyrights on the sheet music itself, not the person performing it, just on the sheet music. So say like the song "Amazing Grace," you can sing it, but if you put it on something that's going to make money, the copyright on the sheet music, they want their cut on it. Okay, whether the singer gets their cut or not, that's a whole different issue. But that's one copyright. Pardon?
He's not monetized.
Right, but the next part of it is then you have the music that is copyrighted by the performer of their interpretation or how they recorded the music. That's the sound effects of it is a whole different deal now. So their music, that's their copyright on that, and you cannot copy their music sound for sound. If you copy a sound for sound, it's still violating their copyright. Okay, now most songwriters, I mean most musicians, now what most musicians do is they just say, okay, you're going to play our song on your channel. We're going to put advertisements on your channel, and we're going to collect the money for it. That's how most of it do. But some of the musicians say, absolutely not. We don't want our music played anywhere, period, without our consent. And those ones there can take your channel down. Oh, so the problem about music is knowing whose music will give you a copyright strike and whose music will just give you a yellow flag. You know, that's something that there needs to be more information on that.
Yes, they do.
So what if it's something you wrote yourself and you didn't know somebody else had written?
It's also about the sounds too, Deanne.
Yeah, but
it's like the song, the song that JD did for me, Tube Steak Boogie. I got copyrighted on that, and they grabbed it from me, even though JD changed some of the stuff around and moved it around. I mean, it wasn't exactly what the copyright was, but they still flagged it and grabbed it.
Chris, you see what JT is writing there?
Let me see here.
Inappropriate content. And I don't understand what that would be.
Well, I would contest that, JT. Uh-oh. Just a second.
I heard something.
Yeah, it's my cell phone. Is this other phone here? It likes to disconnect from the tethering. Then I have to reconnect it.
There's South Texas.
Let's see here. Now that it did that, now I got to bring text up again.
South Texas got 606 buses. Awesome.
Okay, let's see here.
Rocky Brook, hello.
He's finally
Hey,
answered.
Ken, how you doing? I got your message. I had to respond to it. I'm glad to hear you're going to start making content again. Do you still have your piece of property? Okay, yeah, I got the tracking number, Kim.
Oh, okay, good. Well, write that down on a piece of paper so that when you call them, you'll have it.
Oh, I definitely will.
There's Terry. It's not Walker. It's got an E. Hello, Terry.
Hey, Terry. Welker?
Yeah, I believe that's right.
Welcome.
I am a supporter of him. Thank you for stopping by.
Well, probably what it is, and I'm not going to name no names, but there's somebody that has been trying to cause different people heartaches and stuff on live streams. And I think we all know who that individual is.
Wow. Well, there's Patrick. Man, I ain't staying up with the chat here. Hello, Patrick. How are you? Yankee Living. Hello. Well, what gets me, if you're in a public place and you're just recording and somebody's playing a radio, oh my God, you know.
Well, see, here's what I would like to do. If there was a list of what music that I could use, that all I would do is give me a yellow flag and they get the money for that video, that'd be fine with me. Because then I could make videos using their music, promoting my channel, making my channel bigger. They're getting ad revenue from it. And then when I say, okay, I'm done using their music, I'll start buying my own music and I get my own revenue that way. But it's not worth me going after music and getting the yellow flags when there's a possibility of getting a red flag and 3 red flags in 90 days and they take your channel down now.
Do what? 3
If
yellow
you,
flags?
no, 3 red flags.
Oh, red flags. Okay, I haven't had one of them
Yep.
yet.
Yellow flags don't mean anything, but red flags, if you're playing music that gives you a red strike, a channel strike, 3 of those in 90 days.
Farmer
Pardon?
JT said it wasn't the music that he got in trouble for. I think he was using the S word instead of saying bus. I think that's what I heard him say in the video.
And you're lucky you didn't get your. If that's the case, you're lucky they didn't even just shut down your channel.
Well, what's the big deal? I mean, you know.
Well, the sub word, you know, using it in the wrong context, trying to encourage sub for sub. Now you can say it, and there's no problem. But if you say it in the wrong context, that can get your channel taken down completely. It's actually against the rules to violate YouTube rules, and that's in the rules that if you do that, if you promote it or any aspect of that, that they can take your channel down.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, especially if you're not if you're monetized, you definitely don't want to gamble with it. But it actually, in a way, it hurts your channel too. And even if it was legal, it still hurts your channel. Yeah, see what YouTube does is when you release a video, YouTube takes a look at how many subscribers you have, and then based on how many subscribers that you have, you should have X amount of watch time minutes afterwards. Within 3 days. I mean, there should be X amount of watch time minutes on the video that you release, based on the number of subs that you have. And if you don't reach that percentage of watch time in that period of time, they say, okay, this video sucks. We're not going to promote it. They're not going to start putting it on out there in other places where, on other people's channels and stuff to see it come back and give you the clicks. So it's actually better. It's better to have less subs so you get the higher rating and grow the people that are going to watch your type of videos.
Okay.
Although it does make it hard starting out too, getting that watch time. I mean, where do you go to get the views? When you're just starting out, and it's a job.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a job. I've been slacking off a lot here lately because, I've been watching TV or doing things around the house or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
My friend, he lives about a block from me. He hasn't had water since Christmas. And they're thinking the leak is between the meter and the house. And it's a good 100 feet across somebody else's lot. I don't know why they hooked it up like this. But I mean, it was like that years ago. So anyhow, his son finally got a trencher, or somebody loaned him one or whatever. They was trenched the line and everything, getting ready to tie it in on both ends, and it started raining.
Mm.
Well, everything's slick, and your boots gets about that big around, and
yeah.
I just went over there. I told him, I said, I heard you guys needed a sidewalk superintendent. So all I was doing was watching.
So, Ken, I didn't get your answer. Do you still have that piece of property, that 5 acres or whatever that was that you bought? Because I knew you said something about because of medical reasons you were moving it down for a bit. And I hope everything's good there now.
But it looks like, to me, according to the weather thing on the computer.
Hey, by the way, did you hear that on our news? The big news that happened here in Sweet Home?
No.
Well, they got two big name terrorists here in Sweet Home, Oregon. Here just this last week. They caught Ben Logan and been drinking, and neither one of them been working. He's still at large.
Oh my God! I was just getting ready to say, well, they didn't catch you. You're here.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh my gosh, that was a good one, Grizz.
How about that?
Oh, that's a bummer, Ken.
How about that chase that Dave saw? Where they were chasing the guy.
Say what now?
The one that Dave told you about.
Oh, yeah, that was just a chase.
That was funny.
Yeah, they had a 40-mile-an-hour chase with 16 cop cars chasing chasing this kid through town, through the spikes to give him flat tires and stuff. But one kid in the car. The kid was a black kid from Georgia. And one kid in the car, and they're chasing him on down because he backed into the car and did a little bit of damage to the cop car. He backed into the cop car and then left. Why does it take 16 cop cars with only one individual in the car? I can see 3 or 4 cop cars, but they had Albany Police, Lebanon Police, Sweet Home Police, Lynn County Sheriff, the state police. With each one of them had like 3 or 4 cars in the chase. I mean, I thought it was O.J. Simpson was being chased again.
Who was it?
Well, evidently they didn't have nothing else to do.
Yeah. Meaning that we need to lay off some cops then. Why do if they don't have nothing to do, why are we having them on the pay?
Maybe they have something else on them. Unity still gas or something. That's what I understand.
Yeah, something like that.
All the way from Georgia.
Okay, Yankee Living, thank you for coming by. You have a good evening.
Yeah, then the funny thing was just like the week before that, right up here in Lebanon, there was a Lebanon cop that shot and killed his ex-girlfriend and her boyfriend. And then he went back to his house, started packing up, and his son asked him where he was going. He said, I'm just going to run across the road for a bit. And he went to the airport, bought an air ticket. After he bought his airline ticket to fly down to San Diego, he threw his driver's license in the trash can. Somebody found it. And they picked him on up, going across, at the San Diego border, going into Mexico. But he was a cop. He should have known better. I figured he probably, if he hadn't done that, he probably would have been one of those in that chase, for that poor Georgia boy.
I thought he was an ex-cop or something.
Rosanna, Rocky Brooks used to live up there in Washington. Matter of fact, when he moved from Washington back to where he's at, he stopped here. Was at my place for pretty close to a week.
His car's still
He's a pretty good guy. Welcome back, fat boy.
Welcome back, fat boy.
You'll see Rocky Brooks' minivan on my videos sometimes from time to time. It shows up over there by the sawmill. That's his minivan there.
Oh, cool.
It's not cool. It broke down.
Well, fat boy, I hope you had better luck at Walmart Pharmacy than I did this week. I had 3 different things I had to pick up, and I had to go 3 different days.
Don't they chap your butt?
Oh, we didn't. Well, I went one time, and they said, we won't have this one thing until after 4 o'clock. I said, okay. And I had another script. I said, just wait, and I'll pick them both up at 4 o'clock. But I'll go ahead and get this one. All right. So I went back about 5. Well, we won't get that in until after 3 tomorrow.
Oh, bro.
So I went ahead and got one more thing. And I went back the next day. It only takes me a couple of minutes to get from here But what if I lived way out in the country? You know, it wouldn't be any different.
You shouldn't have to waste your time of day.
Oh, we've got a new governor here in Illinois, and I voted for him. I'm not disputing what he's trying to do because the other one didn't do anything. But Pam read that they're going to have a plastic tax.
What?
And every time you get a sack at Walmart, you're going to have to pay 2 or 3 cents tax on that sack. Now, they haven't passed it yet.
Now, we already have that over in Corvallis and in Eugene, that if you want paper sacks, oh boy, there it goes again. If you want to have your grocery sacked, you have to. Oh, dang it! I hate this cell phone here with the tethering. I lost chat, by the way. I still have you guys on the internet, but it's my chat text. But anyway, they have that in Eugene and Corvallis already, and they're trying to bring it up into Portland, where you have to buy your bags if you want the bags to clean up the plastic garbage in the dumps. Is what they said it's for.
Don't manufacture it then.
Well, the thing that gripes me at Walmart to start with, if you buy 6 things, you got 6 sacks. They put 1 thing in a sack.
That's stupid.
I exaggerated some, but they could combine a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I see that everywhere.
Now, if you go to an Aldi store, which we have one up at Terre Haute, you have to buy your bags.
Uh-huh.
And you got to pay a quarter to get your grocery cart.
Oh, brother.
Well,
you have to pay a quarter for a grocery cart?
Yeah, you get the quarter back when you put the cart back.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? That's actually a pretty good policy.
You don't steal it.
You know, because those carts aren't expensive, aren't that?
I was told it cost $300.
Yeah, they're not cheap. People are hauling them all over town, all over the place.
Well, like here, it's so that they don't have to hire somebody to go out in the parking lot and pick them up.
Yeah.
I don't think it's because people are stealing them.
They are here.
It's just that when you take your stuff to the car, you'll take it back up there to get your quarter, see?
Yeah.
That's a lot of a change, though, with your money.
Here at our Walmart, it keeps one man busy bringing all the carts back in.
Yeah. Okay, I'll be looking forward to seeing that at Rock of Ages.
Yeah, that would be something to look forward to. Grizz, I'll be right back. I need to go check on my little hound.
Okay.
He might have to go potty if he ain't already done it.
Yeah, I hear you on that. Speaking of which, I haven't even seen our little puppy here today at all. Mommy's been hogging her all day, keeping her over at her trailer. You can put some people out of a job by milling your own lumber? That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
Oh, so how much rain you getting up there, Rosanna? You getting a lot, or? I mean, we've just been drizzling. We're supposed to get more rain. It's supposed to get worse, but
it wasn't bad when I went to church.
I'm just hoping that they're not getting no rain down there in Georgia for in Atlanta for the NASCAR tomorrow.
It will.
Any of y'all down there in that area? What's the forecast down there in the south? Because I hate watching a NASCAR race with rain delay after rain delay.
Tell about that movie you watched. That was awesome. About the race car driver.
Yesterday was nice for us, Rosanna, but today it's a cold light drizzle, not a hard rain or nothing, but we've had drizzle ever since. I don't know since about 6 or 8 last night.
Tell about that movie we watched. They might be interested in it. About the NASCAR, that driver.
Yeah, Bobby's the one that they know about it. Bobby's the one that told me about it.
That's cool. I didn't know it was him.
80 in Georgia yesterday. What's it supposed to be like tomorrow, fat boy? Any chance that there's going to be a bunch of rain delays in Atlanta? Because if it is, I might wait until afterwards and watch it the next day or something.
We made it, Grizz.
Well, you made it. Oh, there's the puppy.
He's my old man.
Yeah, he's looking older.
Yeah.
Something around his beard area, his cheeks and beard.
Yeah, I have the same problem.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
He was having problems when he was eating, and he'd trip over his bowls. So I bought this thing to raise the bowls and stuff up, and it seems to be helping him.
Mm-hmm.
When I got it, it was a little bit too tall, and I cut about 2 or 3 inches off of it. There's a piece of metal that goes down in the bracket to keep the legs from folding, because you can fold it up to travel with it, of course, ship it. And I could only cut it off to that. So we'll try it. It's right about chin level for him. And he seems to be eating and drinking, so. But that way he don't fall over his water bowl. It's heck to get old, you know it?
Poor dog.
Rosanna, don't worry about those 2 eagles. They won't eat much. They just start with the inside.
Oh, my.
Oh, man, that would be a bummer. That reminds me of that movie. Oh, shoot. You know what? I give up on this. Sorry, folks. I give up on reading text. This thing just keeps on disconnecting me on my internet.
You need my phone?
But I can try yours on here for internet access. That one might not disconnect as much. But anyway, we have a movie. What's that one movie, Deanne, where it's up in Alaska? They start out in New York, and the gal is writes heads up a newspaper or whatever. Remember that? And the dog steals the puppy, flies off with the puppy.
Oh, what is that movie called? Look.
Yeah, they have the eagles. Goes the other, grabs the dog. It ends up dropping. She runs on out chasing after the eagle, throwing things at it and stuff. and the dog drops the eagle drops the dog and takes her cell phone and flies off with it.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's one of those kind of romance type of movies.
Was it on a tape or was it on a disc?
I think it was on a disc.
Showroom, hello. I seen a guy in here that just started his channel just a couple of days ago. I kicked him out because I'm suspecting it's a person that I know.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know if I can find it. Oh, here it is. His name was, are you hearing me, Grizz?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
IMRIC.
Huh.
So I looked at the channel.
What did it say?
No, okay, I read that wrong. They joined in 2010. Okay, my bad. But they only made 2 videos.
Well, maybe they are starting a channel.
I'll check it out a little closer. If it's legit, I'll go in there and undo it.
Yeah. You're trying to bring this on up. I think this will work a little bit better to keep a LinkedIn anyway. You know, the HTC phones. Oh, what's going on?
My phone isn't good either.
It says I have no internet, yet I am tethered.
Same phone as your other phone.
There we go. It took forever to.
I can't find that movie. I think she has it at her place. Oh, it's cold in here.
Oh.
It wasn't bad at church.
Well, throw that last piece of wood in. I'll start bringing in some more wood here in a minute.
The temperature at church wasn't bad. Warmer there than at home.
Let me take a look here.
Usually it's colder at church.
Do I still have my? Yeah, I got my emails open.
Grizz, Rosanna sent you a picture of the Eagles.
Yeah, I was just going back in there to look to see if I got it yet.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you'd read it.
Yeah, I just read that. Or maybe she's talking about a while back. Just might have been a while back. I'm not seeing anything from her right now.
In text, yes.
Pardon?
Text it. She says, no, I text it. I don't know
Oh,
how.
she texted. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can find it that way. In the messages. Oh, wait, no, on my phone. That's what she meant. Okay, she texted on my phone. Okay, just a second here.
Probably on your old phone.
Well, I've got, it would be on here. I don't know if I dare do this. Let me give it a try. Am I still there?
Yep. Well, your picture's not, but I can hear you.
Well, the picture's gone.
Okay, yeah, okay. She texted me. I got it, Rosanna. There's 1, 2, 3 pictures or 2 videos. Oh, that's the one that, yeah, I seen those one earlier. And then, this is one thing frustrating on here. On this cell phone, I can't bring up the picture. I mean, I can see the picture, but I can't expand on it.
That's a chintzy phone.
No, it's not a cheap phone.
You should have gotten your money back.
Am I still here?
Yes.
I got to try to figure out how this works now.
You go like this.
Okay, here we go.
Go like
Okay,
this.
Chris, if you can't expand it, can you send it to your computer?
Yeah, but not while I'm live chat. I can't.
No, not
Yeah,
now.
but I think I can. I haven't ever done that yet. Transfer video pictures that people have sent me. I haven't done that yet, but I think there is a way to do that. I just have to learn how.
Now, if you've got a picture on your phone,
Pardon?
if you have a picture on your phone, you can Bluetooth it to your computer.
Because that's what Angela's camera can do a Bluetooth.
But when you Bluetooth it, that's not transferring the file. That's just showing the.
Going to somebody else's system.
But that's definitely something to look at. Yeah, it's. I'll have to learn more about. See, I've never played around much with Bluetooth other than the speakers.
Rock of Ages, we're still here. Well, here we can do this, Rosanna.
Yeah, if you Kim, he'll be able to show it, or you can send it to this one. I'll give you this phone number here as soon as I can. Well,
my phone number.
Okay.
No, my other phone.
Oh, your other phone.
Now, if it's a link, Rosanna, you can put it in the chat because now you have a wrench.
How do I find my phone number on my phone? How do I know what my phone number is?
BR549.
Oh, that's it. That's right. Text it to BR549, Dad. Yeah. Let's see here. This is the phone that, well,
That's a crap of a phone.
I know what I can do. Okay, just a second.
Here, Rosanna. My email address is on my About page anyhow, if somebody wanted to get it. Let me I'll post it in here and you can email it to me if I figure out what it is.
Okay, Rosanna,
There you go.
here's my other phone number. You can send it to it. It's I'll just punch it in 541-401-1728. I don't care who has that number.
So, Rosanna, if you want me to show you that picture, you can email it to me and I can screen share it.
I thought that was Angela's phone number.
No, that's my phone number.
It's hers is 1728, I thought.
No, hers is similar, yeah, but that's not hers.
Hers is 28 at the end.
Okay.
Let's see if that's the number I got. I called you the other day.
Yeah, no, I think you have my other number, and so does Rosanna. But that other number I don't give out to very many people. This one here I'll give out to anybody.
Okay, it's different.
Yeah, see, that's my if I ever do a live stream and want to give out phone number for anybody to call, I can use that. It's but you guys, the special people like you and Rosanna, you have this phone number.
That one? The 17?
Yeah, you have my real phone number.
Okay, well, I'm not going to give it out.
No, don't give that one. This one that I just posted, if somebody wants my phone number, you can give them that one.
You gave her the wrong
Okay,
number.
Rock of Ages, thank you for coming by.
That's
Take care of your
Angela's
company.
You gave her Angela's.
Just a second. Yeah, that is the wrong number.
You gave your daughter's phone number.
I was looking at the wrong number. That ain't it.
Told you it wasn't.
Okay, Rosanna, you can send me an email. Oh, I need to check it. Hang on a second. I'll check it.
Okay, there's that number. Just a second here.
Now she's gonna get played with something.
Okay. I got a picture, I think.
Yeah, back. Yeah, fat boy. I know about you giving you my other number. You'll try to pay me back. every time you give me your number, then you change it on me.
Well, I got a picture from her. All right. Copy image. I don't know why, but all of a sudden now it you took it from your back deck. Okay, hang on a second. Let's see if I've got that picture. Nope. Copy image. All right. Paste. Man, that's so aggravating. Okay.
Hey, go wash your hands, fat boy. It's getting awful brown. Oh, where you been putting that finger?
Copy. I'm going to mess around and get it here in a minute. If there's anything to see in this picture.
Yeah. I'm going to step outside for a minute.
There it is. Wow. Okay. Okay, Grizz,
Yeah.
or whoever wants to see.
What is it?
It's a picture of an eagle. Let's see here. He's getting ready to screen share it.
Okay. Now, let me zoom in on this a little bit. Yeah. I got to click. You can see them right there, but if it let me zoom in on it.
Looks like right there.
Oh. I can't really see it with my eyes.
I can't zoom in on it. Okay. You can see my mouse, can't you? They're right here.
Yeah, I see your mouse.
There. Now I can zoom in.
Okay. Here you go. He's zooming in now.
Okay. Let's go a little bit more.
Right there. Two of them side by side.
Now.
Oh, I see it now.
In there.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
They got white heads.
Yeah, bald eagles.
Okay, did everybody get to see it? I can't see.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, Rosanna. All right. How much am I missing, chat? That's pretty cool. Right out your back door.
Let's see here. No.
Well, you're welcome, Rosanna. Now you got a wrench. They're looking for the Yorkie smorgasbord. You better keep a leash on your dog so you can jerk him up.
Oh, it's raining pretty good out here now.
It finally quit here. I take my dog out without a leash now, just out the back door. But if we go out on the city sidewalk, if I walk him any, I always put him on a leash. I don't want him getting the road. He couldn't hear a car if he had to.
Well, that sucks. How old is he now?
He's 15.
He's 15? Yeah, he's getting up there.
Uh-oh. Look what Grizz is doing.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, it's has some good days, and it seems to have to be a lot more bad days than I do have good days with this stuff. But I'm still a far cry less than what I was smoking before.
Hello, James. Thank you for coming by. Them cabbage rows looked pretty good. Chris, I looked at this guy from your channel, James. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Uh-huh.
But anyhow, he was making cabbage rolls.
What was it?
Cabbage rolls.
Oh, cabbage rows? Yeah, I'm just about getting ready to plant a bunch of cabbage, or sprout a bunch of cabbage from start off for my garden this year. Well, probably in about another, probably plant them in about another three, sprout them in another 3 or 4 weeks. Tonight I'm sprouting I'm gonna start my pepper sprouts and my tomatoes. I'm gonna get those plants all started tonight. I'm getting the garden fever.
Yeah,
And it's
it's going to be a little while longer before we was to do any planting here. We've got some of the Easter lilies and stuff like that popping up.
it's before I actually plant out in the garden. I'm 2 or 3 months off before I start planting. At least 2 months, actually closer to 3 months before I actually planted the garden.
Okay.
So I'm a long ways out from that part of it, but I want to have the plants a really good, healthy start this year. I've never done that before, and so I want to try it. And I got enough time. If it's a failure, I can always replant more later, as long as I plant by the 1st of June. You already got lilies coming up, though. We ain't got nothing here coming on up.
They're only about, that tall. And my live forevers, some people call them autumn joy. I don't know what, but they come up green and they bloom in the fall. Some people call them sedums or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know what they are.
But they are some kind of a plant now. You can break a plant, one of the stalks off, poke a hole in the ground, stick it in the ground, and pinch the dirt back, and it'll grow right there.
Oh, wow, cool.
We had a rose bush out here in the middle of them, and I didn't like it was getting weak. I cut it down.
Uh-huh.
And I planted some, like I just said, to fill in that hole, and I see they're coming back up this year.
I gotta walk on out here. I'm hearing the chainsaw. I don't know if it's down below or not.
They're cutting your firewood.
They better not be. I don't have no firewood down there. I got my mill logs down there.
Oh my.
And they're too green to burn this year. They were just cut down just the last few weeks. I think it's further away, though. It's weird what sound does out here. It will travel a long ways.
Greg says he still has snow. Well, we only had two snowstorms, and that's it. The rest
Well,
of them rain here.
we got 2 or 3 feet of snow, about 500 feet higher than we are right now. Well, no, more like 800 or 900 feet higher than what we are.
Well, we had snow two different times, maybe a couple inches. One time it was about 4, and then the second time is about 2. The other night, I think it was like Saturday night, we had some rain and some sleet. Hello, chocolate mint. Yeah, I like watching Grizz walk.
Yeah, there's the chickens. There's a young one that looks like JD, but JD was done at last year. There's chicken shit right over there. Yeah, he's pretty small on the camera.
So you put them logs there to keep that from washing down, right?
Yeah, from coming down in the driveway here. Now there's Miss Lee Shannon. And there's Allie out there.
Chocolate mint, Grizz is in Oregon.
And here's Fat Boy. There's Fat Boy. And that one right there, we call it, my daughter named that one Spider. That's the youngest one. That's the one that was crawling in my beard here a few months back.
No kidding.
Yep, that's the one. Named him Spider. Just look at how long I don't know if you can see how long his legs are. He's got some really long legs. You know, compared to this one over here, you know, short legs and then long legs. So my daughter named. Pardon?
Well, I was answering Chocolate Mint. He wanted to know where I was at. I'm in the state of Illinois, in the state of mass confusion.
Yeah, I think we're all there.
But no, I'm about 6 hours from Chicago, down in the middle of the state, on the east side. We're only about 10 miles from the Indiana state line. Hello, Jade. You got that one spoiled.
Yeah. So he's not used to the camera being right here. That's making him nervous. Miss Lee isn't afraid of the camera.
Okay, James lives in Decatur. Well, let's see. That's about maybe 2 hours from here. That's north of here. Chocolate Mint's in Florida, and it's hot. Well, John Games, he's from Florida. My sister-in-law lives down in Florida. She lives close to Kissimmee. I know I didn't say it right. There's Tim's world. Hello, Tim.
Okay, I better grab an armload of wood here. And our wood pile's getting kind of low. Now what we got left, I got a little bit more to split on out here, but not a whole lot. But I'm going to stick y'all in my pocket here. It's easier for me to carry an armload of wood.
Okay.
Let's see here. Where's my pocket? Well, we'll put you in this one. Hey, don't be looking what's on the other side of that pocket. Don't be looking what's on the other side of that pocket. I hope you can't see anything.
Well, I was going to say, I hope you didn't put you in your back pocket.
No, that's in the front pocket. But man, I just hope things don't show up there.
Oh.
I'm just hoping I ain't got see-through underwear. Put the cell phone in my front pocket so I can carry this on through. They said I got see-through underwear.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah, it's true. Ain't that right, Kim?
Oh, okay. Chocolate man. You're a she. Okay. I hope I didn't say anything wrong.
I better move. I'll move.
Well, chocolate mint, they usually think that I'm a girl because my name's Kim. And I'm 62 years old, so why worry about it now? I had a guy say, well, why don't you change it? Well, why would I want to change it now at 62? You would never get anybody to call you a different name.
Tell me something, Kim.
Go ahead and ask.
Can you see me?
No. I see your avatar.
Okay, I'm trying to well, maybe I ought to do it this way. Yeah, go back to the email and hit it again.
There you are.
Okay. Whew, that winded me. Oh, shoot. Now I got to remember where I put my glasses at.
Oh, my God.
It sucks getting old.
It is.
Wait a second. Let me go look for them.
You usually want me to.
That's about the first thing I put on in the morning when I get up.
Well, I can't see 10 feet ahead of me with these glasses on, but I can't see anything within 10 feet without them.
I used to fight that. I know these glasses are expensive, but hey, they're worth every penny of it.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Be right back. I was going to get myself another cup of coffee, too.
When you get back, that's what I need to do.
What's that?
I take my medicine, too.
Ah.
When you
Well,
get
I want
back,
to take my medicine too with my coffee.
No.
I got to take my handful of pills. This is Saturday, and every 2 weeks I sit down and do all my pills for 2 weeks. I got organizers for morning and at night.
Hmm.
Well, according to the map on the computer, of course, it has quit raining.
Trying to talk to you.
It's all around us, but it's not raining here.
Okay, I got my medicine.
Liquid.
What's that?
Liquid.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's my cough drops.
And your candy I gave you. You don't like that candy. You could put it in your coffee.
Okay.
I tried that. It don't taste good that way.
Grizz, I'm going to turn it over to you for a minute. I'm going to go get some coffee and take my pill.
Okay.
If I don't do it now, I'll forget.
Hey, let me put on my glasses so I can see what's being said. Oh man, you know what? They was going to put me on blood pressure pills about 5 years ago, and then they opted not to. And I was glad that they said I didn't really need it that bad yet. I probably should have blood tested to get done on that, but I try to watch my fat intake. You know, the cholesterol foods. Hopefully, they'll say the same thing that I'm just borderline.
You can reverse it by how you eat.
Yeah, well, Deanne, yes and no. You know, yes and no on that.
Why is that?
The only way that you can reverse your cholesterol, there's only one way that you can reverse it, and it's an extreme diet. That means that absolutely no more foods with cholesterol in it, absolutely not whatsoever. First of all, and the second of all is eating foods like oatmeal mush 3 times a day with none of the other stuff. to push the cholesterol on out. If you eat the oatmeal mush in itself is not enough. If you have stuff that you shouldn't have it, then it won't. It will not push the cholesterol out.
I've never had that problem.
Yeah, then going on a cholesterol-free diet on the deal of where you got to push it on out. That's a diet I don't want to go on. I like to have good taste in food.
I watch my sugar, and I try not to eat in between meals. Now that's tough times.
Yeah, I do. I used to try not to eat in between meals, but now I do eat in between meals. But I mean, this is just for me. I know it's better not to do this, but for me, what seems to work the best is if I eat little bites here and there throughout the day instead of a meal. So that way I don't overeat in the evenings when I do eat my regular meal. I don't overeat them.
Yeah, you're supposed to eat about 8 meals a day. Real light meals.
Yeah.
And
I've heard just the opposite. I've heard you're supposed to eat 2 healthy meals per day, is what I've heard. But I mean, I don't know.
Well, I used to eat 1 meal a day. I'd start in the morning and finish up by the time I went to bed.
Yeah.
Well, digital, maybe it's going to take a while for you to get used to it, but I take my blood pressure pills in the morning. Whatever you and the doctor decides.
Yeah, James, I see the comment. I've been lazy on getting back to all the comments and responding. I was intending on responding to that, but since you asked, James is asking. I asked when he was setting them logs for the names of the groups. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember exactly how he worded it before, but it wasn't quite like that. And the music actually is by J.D. Allison. He's a YouTuber. Well, he's on YouTube quite a bit. He's going to start a channel, but he played the guitar and sang those songs for me, rewrote the words for me and stuff. So I can't take credit for that. The logs, I think you were asking about the logs on along the garden. That was just a retention wall that I was building along there. Two of the logs are incense cedar. One of them is a redwood. The knots on them are too big for what I would want to mill anything with, so that's why I chose to use them that way. I'm not sure what else you wanted to know after that. But I have no problem answering if you want to know more on it. That's great.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'll answer anything if I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, J.D. Allison, he's really good on that. I mean, I just love his music, that style of music. I wish I had that talent. I could write my own music. I mean, I just tell him, say, hey, J.D., I want something with this song here. Do something for me. And he does it, and boom, it comes out beautiful.
Just the music.
Okay, yeah. Just the music, yeah. That's all J.D. Allison. I wish I could take credit for even part of it, but no, that's all on him. Matter of fact, if you would, because he says he's going to create a music. I'll bring up his channeling for you, just so you can subscribe to him. So when he does start releasing videos again, At least you'll be already subscribed to him. And he's got, oh, wow. That's weird. I wasn't subscribed to him on this channel. I was on my other channel. Yeah, I just subscribed to him on his other, on this channel. But anyway, here's his channel link here. A second here.
Well, digital, about your blood pressure pills, the reason why your body don't feel good, because it's actually getting your blood pressure down and your body don't like it. So until you can get used to it, and there might be a such thing as he needs to try you on some other kind of a pill.
I went to my dentist and he said,
Okay, James, here's what I'll do for you. I'll make another video, whether it be wood splitting, or I'll just make another video and I'll remove all the sound except for the music and just play that through. And when I do that, leave a comment asking for the tool, how to convert it. And there's a free tool that's pretty easy to use, and I can walk you through on how to download my video. And when you download it, you can download it to just strictly the CD, so you don't get the video. So that way you play it in your CD player or something. And then it'll be just a straight music. And on that video, I'll put all of his songs that he's recorded for me. And then I'll do another one with, he also has a family group. What was his family group called, Kim? His brother and his nephews and stuff?
Oh, my.
Reverse Polarity. And it's a different style of music. It's more of the rock and roll. Yeah, so one of the songs called Tornado was another really excellent song of his that he wrote right after a tornado hit his place, and he sat down and wrote the song Tornado.
Yeah, that's the name of his band.
Yeah, Reverse Polarity was the name of his family band. But I have to do it on this channel here, on my off channel. I can't do it on the Grizzly channel because of the copyright and stuff. I mean, they yellow flag it. And
Oh, JD don't have no videos.
no, he took them on down, the ones that he had up. But he said he was going to get back to going on them one of these days. I don't know when.
Well, now, I don't know where I put them, but I've got copies of his music that he sent to me.
Mm-hmm. The Reverse Polarity.
Right?
Yeah, I have copies of that too.
And I just looked at James' channel. He doesn't have a email posted.
Sure, James. I have, let's see, did I still post that number? I don't remember it. I posted my phone number up here earlier. Okay, James, my phone number. No, this is not my regular number, so you might have a harder time getting hold of me on this one. But it's the number that I give out on YouTube. It's 541-248-4725. And that's my kick around phone. I don't give out my other phone number, my regular home phone. That's my throwaway phone. Put it that way. And I might be kind of hard to get hold of that because that phone I usually don't have turned on. But if I know you're going to call me, then I'll make sure that I turn it on so I can take the call. If you message me when you're going to call me or something, then that works for me.
Hey, I called you the other day and you said you wanted to get back at your race. So we
Yeah.
turned one. Me and Pam watched that race then.
Did
Thanks.
ya?
Yeah, thanks, man.
You're welcome.
I enjoyed it. I really did.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good race.
I don't usually watch, you know. Boy, they played the heck with them cars towards. Yeah.
Well, I'm getting a phone call.
I bet it's James.
No.
What
No,
me?
it was somebody else. I'll call him back later. So,
Oh, okay.
too hard to take phone calls when I'm live streaming or with somebody on live stream. And
Okay, let me get his. Excuse me. Let me get his email copied here. And if I can find that, I'll send you what he sent me.
okay.
I'm talking James. I'm talking about James.
Oh, okay.
He put his email in there. And like I said, if I can find JD's music that he sent me, I forget where I kept it. Okay. Now, just for security reasons, James, I'm going to take that down for you. Okay? Because we don't know who all is watching. But I got it stored. The people we're talking to right here, they're not a problem. It's the other people that's watching the channel that you can't see. So I won't be able to find it right now, but I've got it somewhere. But if I mess around and I click on the wrong thing, everybody's gone. But I'll try to find that tonight and get that sent to you, them copies of them music. If I can't do it, then I'll send you an email, hey, I can't do it, or something like that. I'll have to do some snooping. I might have kept it in an email. Hang on, let me look at one thing here. And if I've got his original email, I'll just forward it.
James, no, I didn't see. I lost connection there on my chat there for a few minutes, so I missed out. I heard him saying he was deleting something off here, but that's okay, James. It don't matter.
Oh, did you want the email, Grizz?
No, James had posted his phone number.
Oh, I didn't delete his phone number. Only his email. I only deleted his email.
Yeah, I didn't.
I just did that as a courtesy. Well.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, James. Oh, you mean that was you ringing on my phone? Okay. Yeah. So I did get that phone number.
Yeah.
That
Shoot.
must have been him that was called me on my phone.
Well, that's what I thought, but then you said no, it was somebody else.
Yeah, I thought it was somebody else, but nah.
Well, it's not in the email. All right. Possibility.
Oh, that wasn't you calling. Okay. Ah, we don't have to worry about it right now, though.
Yeah. There it is. Okay. Now I've got it stored. I found his music. I'll bet that'll be too big.
Yeah, that's why I said I was going to do it this way here. You know, I tried to email the file. The email the whole file is they're usually too big. There's tools that you can use. When he sent it to us, he was just sending it through whatever system where you can send larger files. But that's a whole different system. It wasn't just mailing a regular email.
Well, I'm thinking what he did was he sent it as a zip file, and I didn't keep that.
Mm-hmm.
But James, there's let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 songs. So if let's see if I can figure out send to. Yep. All right. I'll have to do a little research on that.
I found for me it's easier to do it the other way. Just upload the video to YouTube and then tell them on how to download it and download and convert it.
Okay, you do it that way. That'd be fine. But it'll do me good to do a little research how to convert to a zip file to email. I'll do that, and then I'll figure it out. If I can figure it out, James, I'll send it to you, and you'll have 11 songs. And then you'll have to figure out how to change it from a zip file so you can hear it. Well, an iPad will do it also. Yeah, you can still do it on an iPad because an iPad, it's different than a computer, but it's still a computer. So what which one of them songs was you playing when you was doing the log today?
Well, I did two videos, so I get them both confused. Which was which?
Rise
Um,
Sun?
no, I was doing. I only did the ones that JD wrote for me. You know the Mountain Dew song, Wildwood Weed,
Well, that's what
Grizz Mountain. You know those songs.
I don't have Grizz Mountain. A Country Lost.
Yeah, so no, see, you're talking about the reverse polarity bands, and I
Right.
didn't play any reverse polarity bands yet. I haven't done any of those recently. It was the ones that he actually wrote for me for my channel. And mamas don't let your baby. Mamas make sure your babies grow up to be carpenters.
Yeah.
You know, those are the ones that I was playing.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to play it very long because I don't know if it'll, well, it won't be copyrighted because it's JD's songs. Every Mother's Son. What is that one? Okay. Well, if I can get it figured out, James, you will you'll have what I got. And they're not supposed to be copyrighted. You're supposed to be able to play them in the song.
And if they are copyrighted, it's probably just going to be a yellow flag on those.
Well,
But like the on the one that he did for me, a Tube State Boogie. I mean, I did get yellow flagged on that one. Not the first two or three times that I played it. It wasn't until later on. You know, then all of a sudden one video it did get flagged on. You know, they're constantly upgrading their equipment on what they yellow flag on and what they don't. All these videos, unless they're reported, you know, they won't get caught on.
James said it was the Suicide Chicken.
Oh man, this is irritating.
What now? Uh-oh. Hello. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, good deal. Well, we weed them out. Hello. All right. Bye. Thank you, Shannon. There's Ann Fulton.
How you doing, Ann?
I'll be right back, folks. And don't run off. Hey, there's John. John. He's changed his picture.
Hey, John.
Are you down in the basement? What are we going to eat?
I'm trying to get this done, and I don't think it's going to let me. Hmm. Well, I'm just going to have to release this video just the way it is. I have to edit the other stuff in later. There, it's released. I'm sorry I'm not keeping up with chat, folks. I'm trying to get a few things done on my. I'm trying to get a few things done on my. Get this video released, and I've been working on trying to get it released ever since last night, and I've been having nothing but problems with it.
Hands up and kicking.
Okay, it's released. We'll see what happens. Now I can bring chat back up.
Okay, John.
James, as far as the backhoe attachment for that little tractor, it has to be up to 1860, and typically you need at least a 2300, 23 horse to run a backhoe. There is another little backhoe attachment that I could get aftermarket for about $2,000, but it wouldn't do any good for the mill. I mean, the backhoe would not lift any. Wouldn't do anything for the mill for me on that side of a tractor. And even if I had the 2300, it still wouldn't move the logs. The backhoe wouldn't.
Okay, now we're back and running. So, Ann, how have you been today?
Hey, Kim, would you mind taking John's rants? He said that 4-letter word, and I think we should ban him.
Work?
Yeah. You can't say that 4-letter word. That's not family friendly.
Oh. Hey, Kevin, have you seen that video from Tag You In? And they did another one and made it clearer the reason why people are getting yellow flags on your videos is because of the inappropriate comments that could trigger the yellow icon.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
The icon you had it was inappropriate?
The comments are being put on your videos is gonna yellow flag. The creator insiders, you know that I've been sharing you with the link to the video?
Yes.
They
Kinda.
said in that video, they said inappropriate comments, whether your video is suitable for advertisers, if any popped up on your video, it's going to result in a yellow flag. Also, have you
know how
heard
the new flag? Yeah, you've heard about how the way the new flags are working, starting the 25th. I mean, that's starting.
Yes, the new community. First time you mess up, you get a warning, or you get a chance to appeal it. After that is the first strike. The first strike is the limited not streaming to YouTube for 90 days and a week freeze for uploading. The second penalty is a 2-week freeze from uploading, posting, or any other except for commenting on videos. And the third one is terminated. So copyright strikes. Copyright strikes are a different issue.
Yeah.
So
yeah, so basically, what he just said is basically you have four strikes the first time, but what it is the first strike is actually just a warning strike, and you only get that once. And that first strike, you don't do this anymore, and we'll let you get away with it. There's no penalty, but they give you that warning. After you get that warning, you only get that warning one time for life on your channel. Once you've had that warning, from then on out, it's 3 strikes and you're out. But it's 3 strikes in 90 days. So if you got 1 strike every 3 months, you would never be struck on out. I mean,
and there's a big I think they said 94% of people only get 1 strike and they didn't get any more strikes after that.
Right.
So the other 6 more strikes after the first one in a 90-day period.
Well, and then the ones that get the second one, there's only like 96 or 98 of those percent never get a second one. You know what I mean? It decreases, it goes up. So yeah, very few people will really get hurt by this. Actually, I think it's a great way that they did it.
Actually, it'll be easy for me because I'm tired of just getting the 1 strike and not live stream for 90 days.
Well, you know what I like about it is with this new system is they're saying that they're going to be more outright telling you what, on that video, what it is that you got the struck for. Rather than wondering, well, what did I do that was bad? What's going on? I don't understand. They said that they're going to do a better job relaying of what this strike is exactly for on your video.
Okay, John, are you under a restriction for 90 days right now?
Who?
You.
No strikes ever since March of last year.
Okay.
Because I won that appeal.
Good.
Or no.
So you changed your picture so you wouldn't get a yellow flag no more.
Picture for that. Only the content of the video gets flagged.
Okay. You lost me.
Let me try to rephrase. Oh, the one you're talking about, the thumbnails will be, if the thumbnail doesn't follow the guidelines, and see, it takes the 23rd, so 2 more days. If you don't get a strike in, for example, I had a brain freeze for a moment. If someone reports the thumbnail this new strike system goes into place, for example, you will get the first strike before the new system is in place. They remove the thumbnail, and something about thumbnails. I am read as much, but all I've been watching was the video. But if you keep violating the thumbnail community guidelines rule in the same category, you'll won't able to upload your custom thumbnail. There's it's on their blog somewheres.
Okay. But I was only talking about your little avatar picture.
No, they can't flag it for that.
Okay. Your other avatar picture was in front of that wall, right?
It was from the fort of the fort is Castillo.
I
Yeah, that was
think.
it. So I expect the current photo in Photoshop, and I kind of liked it. It was dope. Red flare eyes.
Okay. And did you leave? Or are you still watching?
Check my dead.
She said that her and Roy went somewhere for their anniversary, which is actually February the 29th.
28th. There's no 29th.
They got married February the 29th. That was on a leap year. Of course, we won't have one this year.
No, there's no 28. There's no 29 days in February.
Every 4 years there is.
Yep, leap year.
That's when they got married, February 29th.
So you got to go 4 years before you can count it as 1 year.
Yeah.
Well, you heard about that draft dodger, didn't you?
Nope.
That draft for the selective services?
Yeah, during the Vietnam War, there was some guy that went on in before the courts, said, I was, when he got drafted, he says, I'm not old enough. He was born on February 29th. And he says, he says, I'm actually only like 5 or 6 years old or whatever, something to that effect. And the judge agreed with him that technically he'd only had 5 or 6 birthdays, so therefore he wasn't old enough to be drafted. And they took his driver's license and said he had to wait till he was 21 to be able to drink.
The next leap, the last leap day was February 29, 2016. The next leap day is February 29, 2020. So you're off.
Yep. 2020. Every leap year is when they vote for president also. So 2020, they'll be up for re-election or whatever they want to do.
Yeah, I never thought about that. That leap year was always a presidential election.
Right? Every 4 years.
Huh. Yeah, I knew every 4 years, but I never tied it in with leap year.
Yep. 2020.
I got a superstore.
So you and your missus has been together for 32 years.
I think so. Is that right, Dan?
32 years.
Yeah.
Angela will be 31.
Yeah, 32 years this year.
Well, congratulations.
I should get a Medal of Honor for it.
Oh, no. I should get it all. Yeah, but I've known you forever. Most people don't know him as long as I've known you. Oh my. I should have known because I already knew you.
I should have gone into the post office to check my packers. Bigger Rick was sending me some Carolina Reapers.
Cool. No, because you left me with no gas in the car. I thought I wasn't going to make it home.
Oh, baloney. There was a quarter of a tank when I drove up here.
Yeah, but when I got in the car, it said empty when I got halfway down to the tank.
Well, you must be hitting that gas pedal awful hard then.
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
No, I wasn't hard.
Okay.
Well, it might be the kind of fuel you're putting in the car. It's evaporating.
That could be.
Maybe you're using mountain water.
Well, you've heard about them heating up the gas, haven't you, when they fill up your tank?
No. Is that true?
I don't know.
Are you serious?
I mean, it hasn't happened here, but yeah, some of the gas stations, especially back in New York and stuff, several of the gas stations got busted for this. They'd heat the gas up before it run through the pump, and that would, so when you heat the gas up, it expands. So they fill up your tank with this warm gas, and show you a full tank. By the time you drove on out of the parking lot, you lost a quarter of a tank.
Oh my.
Well, I know a guy told me he used to haul fuel, and he would do something like that. He would fill up the tank in the summertime, and where it was coming from the holding tank, it was cold. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then by the time he got to where he was to deliver it, it would be hot. So he would watch, say he had 500 gallon. He got 500 gallon to haul. And he'd watch the meter, and when it hit 500 gallon, he'd shut it off because he delivered 500 gallon. And then he'd go by his house or someplace, and he had a holding tank, and he'd put the rest of it in there before he went and hauled more fuel. I said,
that's illegal.
Well, only if you get caught.
Yeah, but you go to jail for that.
But I said, well, what would you do? What do you do in the wintertime? And he said, well, going that direction, he'd just pump it completely off. He wouldn't get anything in the wintertime.
Mm-hmm.
He'd pick up 500 gallon, and whatever pumped off, he'd empty the tank, He'd only do that in the summertime.
Yeah, I hear you there, James. I hear you on that one. Did you read what James wrote?
Boy, you got that right, James. Yeah, I want to keep this one. It takes me too long to train them.
No, it's not. That's why the end just, it was their anniversary. What, yesterday, was it, Kim?
No, not until the 29th.
Oh, no, Ann's, not yours.
Yeah, 29th.
Oh, 29th? Okay.
But see, it's the weekend, so they celebrated it today.
Oh, okay. That's what that was. I got it now.
29?
Yeah, their anniversary is on the 29th. Well, no, there's the 29th of this month.
Oh.
Except for there is no 29th, so she can't have another anniversary till next year.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, so she only gets an anniversary once every 4 years. And you know what? If I had a thought about it, I would have waited for us to get married until the 29th. Then I'd only have to buy you one anniversary present every 4 years. Oh, it's wet out here. Typical Oregon weather.
So I talked to Callie a few nights ago. She found somebody. Her and her new hubby are gonna get married within 4 to 5 months.
Uh-huh.
Oh, really?
Hmm. Her new boyfriend lives in Utah.
Cool. Well, I hope you're taking it okay.
And they always say,
Brush it off, man.
and no, and me and Carrie are just friends, nothing more. She's 16, and I'm 6 years older than her. No, I ain't gonna be in trouble with the law for that one. So I told her, just friends. Already got somebody else on the hand. What's the temperature over there?
Here?
No, Grizz.
About it.
Chicken.
It's I don't know. It says, I believe it says 38. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's just under 40.
It's warm here. It's 56.
It's 83 over here. It shouldn't be.
Well, 83 is too warm for me.
Huh?
83 is too warm for me, but 56 to 65 is perfect.
83.
Actually, for gardening, I like the low 70s.
It shouldn't be getting this hot in February. It ain't in spring. We're still in winter. It's too weather.
Well, if it gets down to 56 for John, he freezes to death.
Yeah.
No, below zeros, I'll be freezing. I'll be hibernating. I let my phone.
Grizz probably can't see chat right now.
I can't see chat right now.
James says that his uncle lives in Lakeside. How far are you from Lakeside?
Me?
Yes, you.
Lakeside's down in California. I'm quite a ways from there.
And Grizz is in Sweet Home, Oregon.
Yeah.
Oh, is digital? Are you in UK? 46.4. I'm amazed that it's that warm here in February. Well, Digital, I'm glad you came by. Thank you very much. I'll tell you what, it adds up.
Hey, as of right now, it's 77 out. We're supposed to be at low 68. Today's high 86. Tomorrow, high 87. Low 68. Rest of the week is low 60s. Monday, high 72. Tuesday, high 77. And Wednesday. Tuesday and Wednesday should rain. Make it rain. Make it rain.
Well, I think somebody's got a fire over there.
Fire in the hole.
Yeah.
Well, who's burning at your house?
Pardon?
Who's got the fire going?
Oh, that's John, another friend of mine that he's the guy that has the excavator here. That you've seen running here from time to time, the excavator, you know, when I set the log, stabbed it into the ground over here for that birdhouse there and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, he ran into some hard times, so he's living in a camp trailer here. Until he gets back on his feet again.
Well, that's nice of you, Grizz.
Oh, he's done me a lot of good favors too. You know, I mean, it's not a one-way deal. He's helped me out a lot in times when I needed it.
There you go.
I got to grab another armload of this wood. So I'm going to put you guys back in my pocket. I still hope my underwear ain't see-through.
Oh, I'm glad we don't have smell-o-vision.
Yeah, I'm glad you don't either.
Oh, you heard about PETA gets backlash by people?
John, you lag a little bit. Try it again.
Have you heard about PETA?
No, what happened?
They're getting criticized because of yesterday was Steve Irwin's supposed to be his 57th birthday. Now the crocodile hunter.
Okay.
They're facing backlash because of Google drew a tribute to him.
Huh.
So everybody started backlashing them.
Well, they got more rules than they got pills. You know it? Well, you guys, it's coming up on 6 o'clock.
You ready to call it quits?
Well, I got this thing about my belly. I need to go see if I've got to go do something for food or if I can get her wound up to do food. Either way, it doesn't matter.
You know, Iron Dog made some about a week or so ago. He made some taco soup.
Yeah.
We'd never made taco soup before. We didn't have all the same ingredients that he had, so we decided to just make our own version of a taco soup and followed somewhat of what he did. Made a taco soup, and man, that was good. So that's what we're having for dinner again tonight.
Well, we had tacos from a little tavern down the road here. Man, they're good. Last night I had tacos, and I had that, what's that beer? Natty Ice, natural ice.
Uh-huh.
That worked pretty good too. I had one of them to wash it down.
Okay, he said there's a Lakeside, Oregon. So I'm Googling it on out to see where that's at. It's probably up in the Portland area, Lake Oswego or something like that.
I heard of a lakeside in Oregon, but I could be wrong. Just Google it up.
I am. It's just my internet's running super slow.
I thought I saw a sign that said lakeside one. I could be wrong. Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. Oh, I know what I'm thinking of, a lakeside market. That's what I'm thinking of. Like, I don't know about the lakeside, I guess.
Okay, that's out towards the coast off of 101. Let's see, I gotta tip my camera out of my way so I can change things here.
Where is that near?
It's up out on 101. I'm trying to determine where it's at on 101. Up by Vancouver. Oh, it's over by Winchester Bay. Okay. Okay, now I see where Lakeside is at. That's down south of Reedsport. I did a bunch. I've done. That's about about 15, 20 miles south of Winchester Bay, Windy Bay. And I, at the Coast Guard there, I built a bunch of housing for them. About 35, 40 years ago. So let's see here. Lakeside. Let's see here. From Lakeside to our place is roughly, Winchester Bay is roughly about 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours from our place.
Okay, Grizz, I'm gonna shut her down. Thank you for coming. Now, don't forget to contact somebody so you'll get your package.
I most certainly will, Kim. I sure appreciate it. And it was fun chatting with you.
Well, you'll have to tell me how good that tastes.
Okay, I will. Well, I'll do that on your channel. We'll do a live stream together with that.
Okay. Well, you got my phone number.
Okay. Yeah, I got your phone number.
All right. James, I'll try to get them songs sent to you. If it'll let me send one at a time, I'll send them one at a time. Okay. Goodbye. May the peace of our Lord be with you. Goodbye.